Chapter 1. Today we're going to explore something that lies at the very core of who we are and what we can become: our thoughts. Imagine for a moment that your mind is a garden and every thought you think is a seed. Over time, those seeds grow into plants, shaping the garden of your life. Now, what would happen if you were careful with the seeds you planted? And think about this for a second. What if you were intentional about growing the right kinds of thoughts? Thoughts that lead to success, happiness, and fulfillment. Because that's exactly what we're going to talk about today, drawing from the timeless wisdom found in As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. Now, in Chapter 1, Allen emphasizes the idea that we are quite literally the sum of our thoughts. Let's dive into that powerful concept and unpack it in a way that will not only inspire, but also challenge you to become the master gardener of your own mind. The power of thought. James Allen starts by making a bold statement. A man is literally what he thinks, his character being the complete sum of all his thoughts. What does this mean in simple terms? It means that everything you are, your personality, your habits, your successes, and your failures, starts with what's going on in your mind. Our thoughts shape who we become. Now picture this. If you consistently think thoughts of doubt, worry, or fear, those negative seeds will eventually produce a life full of anxiety and limitation. On the other hand, if you focus on thoughts of confidence, possibility, and love, your life will reflect those things as well. You will attract what you think. This is the foundation of Allen's philosophy. He explains that our circumstances, no matter how good or bad, are a direct result of our habitual thinking. Or, in other words, if we want to change our lives, we have to start by changing our thoughts. Thoughts and character. One of the key points in Chapter 1 is that the thoughts that we have shape our character. Allen says, good thoughts bear good fruit, bad thoughts bear bad fruit. Now this might sound relatively simple, but think about how profound it actually is. The quality of your thoughts determines the quality of your character. If you're always thinking negatively, whether it's about yourself or others, that negativity will come through in your actions and behavior. Now, on the flip side, when you nurture positive, kind, and constructive thoughts, your character becomes stronger, kinder, and more resilient. It's like building a muscle. The more you focus on empowering thoughts, the more empowered you become. Now, Allen also reminds us that we can't just wish for success or happiness without cultivating the thoughts that lead to those outcomes. Just like a farmer can't expect a harvest without planting and nurturing seeds, we can't expect to live a life full of success and happiness without taking care of our mental garden. Or, in other words, we can't expect our lives to blossom without taking care of our mental garden. Think about that for a minute and how profound that is. Thoughts and circumstances. Now, Allen actually takes it a step further by saying that not only does your character come from your thoughts, but your entire life's circumstances do too. He writes, men do not attract that which they want, but that which they are. Think about that. This is a tough truth for many of us to accept. We often think that we're unlucky or that bad things keep happening to us for no reason. But Allen challenges us to look deeper. He explains that the thoughts we hold on to, whether they're thoughts of lack, jealousy, or fear, actually attract situations that match those thoughts. But the good news is, if we can change our thinking, we can change our circumstances. Sometimes, if you want to change your life, all you have to do is change your life. And if you start planting seeds of abundance, gratitude, and purpose in your mind, you will begin to see those things appear in your life. Thoughts and destiny. Now, Alan concludes chapter 1 by stating that our thoughts not only shape our present circumstances, but also pave the way for our future. He says, "As the plant springs from, and could not be without, the seed, so every act of a man springs from the hidden seeds of thought." Now, every decision we make, every action we take, begins with a thought. And every thought we nurture today is shaping our destiny tomorrow. This means that we're in control of our future, not by chance, but by choice. We can choose which thoughts we allow into our minds, and with practice, we can direct our thoughts towards the life that we desire. So ask yourself, what kind of garden are you currently growing in your mind? Will you allow negative thoughts to choke the life out of your potential? Or will you plant seeds of greatness, positivity, and success? You know, the beautiful thing about Alan's message is that it gives each of us power. No matter where you are right now, no matter what your circumstances look like, you have the ability to transform your life by changing your thoughts. I challenge you to take a moment today to be mindful of the thoughts you currently entertain. Remember, your mind is a garden, and the harvest of your life depends on the seeds you plant. Choose wisely, because your future is in your hands. Thank you. Tomorrow, we'll discuss chapter 2.